Hey guys, welcome to something a little different. We'll probably actually turn that down. How loud is that? Is that? No, that's not too bad. So, 2023, right? It's been a year. And, you know, what a year. What a year. This is going to be, let's turn that down a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. I'm probably not going to edit this at all. But I want to kind of do a retrospective. Maybe a bit of a rant. Who knows? It's probably going to be a bit, and I do apologize if this is probably a little bit longer than what some of you would want to listen to. But you know, lots of other companies, they're doing like their years in reviews and stuff, you know, Spotify Wrapped, all that stuff. But I kind of want to do something a little bit similar, right? 2023. Overall, what an awful year. I I won't get too much into it because it is personal. Quite a lot of it is personal. But god damn, there were lots of mistakes, lots of mishaps, lots of things that I didn't have a lot of control over. And you know, that it really does suck. And I know I've already put out a video at the beginning of the month talking about, you know, lack of motivation and recent events just really kicking me in the ass. And honestly, yes, like I have ended this year not great mentally. And like even like halfway through this year, just really down, like rock bottom almost. But I mean, despite all the mistakes, despite all the mishaps, right? There was still lots of good things. There was lots of support from various people, family, close friends, or partners, and well, partner. That was good. It was great. And you know, moving forward, you know, support from my close friends and family, like that'll still continue to happen. And by the way, in the background, there it is a playlist from Zensei. Um, good album. It's a nice, smooth melody type thing. I'll put the name of the album in the description as well as a link if you guys want to take a look. I do use Monstercat for streams, you know. Might as well, right? I've got the license for it. Might as well use it. I would use it in my videos, but I'm still fairly green and stuff to editing. Like that's kind of what I kind of like mostly what I wanted to talk about as well. It's like 2023 for personal matters wasn't that great, but in terms of YouTube here on this channel, it was great. But the reason why I bring up the personal stuff, the reason why I bring up everything else in the year is because I am the creator on this channel, because I'm the one who's putting out content on this channel. You know, what happens to me and my personal life does unfortunately massively impact the channel. It's unfortunate. There's no way to avoid it, which is really unfortunate. Granted, in July, when I was at my lowest point of the year, that's when the channel really started picking up steam. And to that, I thank you guys so much. I know there's not a whole ton of you guys, but the latter half of this year has been amazing because of you guys. And yes, there has been some good that has come from personal stuff as well, but there's also been some bad that's come from personal stuff. And it's really unfortunate what happened, but, you know, with mistakes and mishaps and things just not going the way I want them to, it's not really going to affect me so much in the future that I can't do anything, right? And that's kind of what I really wanted to touch on, is just because these mistakes, mishaps, or things that were out of your control have happened, doesn't mean you have to dwell on it, but it also doesn't mean that you have to ignore them, because they are great learning points, right? Learning from mistakes, like everyone says it, like it's something that is always said. Oh, learn from your mistakes, learn from what you've done wrong to succeed. But I mean, at the same time, learn from your successes as well, because as much as this channel has been proven to doing good, I still want to improve it. As much as there's things that I'm doing good at and things that I'm being told are good and that the way I'm doing them is good and such, I still want to improve how I'm doing it, because there's no reason to settle. Once you succeed, great, but don't stop. Once you make a mistake, it's unfortunate, but don't stop. You just like a shark, keep moving forward. You gotta keep moving, right? But never forget your successes. Never forget your mistakes. Always keep them in mind. Don't dwell on them, but make sure that you don't repeat them. And moving forward, that's kind of what I want to do. Things didn't work well. There were a lot of things I couldn't take control of, a lot of things I wasn't able to do. And hey, for some of you, you're already in 2024. I'm over here on the part of the world who, you know, we get things last. We're the last ones to enter 2024. But I've got 2.5 hours left. 2023. 2.5 hours left for you guys. For 2023. For me. It's getting time to let it go. And to hold on to 2024 and say, let's do better than before. Granted, there's still going to be some mistakes that I might do in the future. There's still things that I might not have control of in the future. Things that I won't be able to do anything about in the future. Some of those things I have in mind already. Things that I'm afraid of happening. But that's another thing, as well as mistakes from the past or successes, to not forget those, but to build upon and to, you know, learn from. Don't be so afraid of making another mistake that you don't, you know, improve past it. Because, like, who knows? Maybe you're so afraid of making that mistake that you're putting yourself on the path to make that mistake, right? But you also don't want to, like, do what I do, because this is something that I have an issue with, and just constantly think about everything that could happen, everything that has happened, everything that would have happened, might happen. Like, my brain, my mind, man, it does not shut up. It sucks. But, you know, as much as I have had lapses in motivation, I am just looking forward. I have had so much go wrong that, yes, I could just stop. I could just give up. But then what? Like, if you give up, what's there? And So, like, mostly that idea is keeping me forward. Like, if I give up, then what? If I don't give up, then how can I do better? What can I do instead, right? And I know that's not easy for everyone. I know it can be difficult. But, you know, moving in to 2024, looking forward, looking back, awful. But hey, we're looking past it. We're moving forward. We're not letting it tie us down. We're bringing it not with us per se, but we're bringing the lessons with us. And moving into 2024, where last year started off great, slowly started to go downhill, picked up a little bit, but it just still petered to like, eh. It's still been a slow improvement in some of my aspects that I want to continue improving here. And sure, a couple of the other aspects of my life did go downhill further, but I mean, from that, there's nowhere where they can go worse from here. Honestly, there isn't really anything that can get worse from here. So looking forward, I have nothing left but to move up. I can't think of a single way that things can get worse. I mean, maybe one or two things, but I already have thoughts and ideas on how to keep it from doing so. And so long as I learn from my previous mistakes and I apply myself properly, I'll be okay. And in the aspects of things that are improving to the point where I don't have to worry about them, I mean, I could let them plateau. They're in a spot where I could let them be. Like, I'm perfectly fine where I'm at. But I can still at least look at what I can do to continuously improve or find an aspect of my life that's, plateaued in a good spot that I can bump up to be better. Because what is there to settle? Like, sure, you're in a comfortable spot, but you could do something that improves that spot and still be comfortable, right? And in other aspects where, it's a continuous improvement, like YouTube. You guys have been great. And there are many things that I can still improve on, that I want to improve on. Like the channel. I want to do various things to improve the aesthetic of my video. I'm still thinking about it, but there might be a change to the profile picture. My friends have told me not to change the idea of the dragon, because, like, it's iconic at this point. I mean, we're coming up to 2024 being my 11th year of having this channel open since I've uploaded my first video. 11 years. And again, 2024 in June will be when I first started my first daily series, or mostly daily series, right? It wasn't till September when I was doing Skyblocks that it was truly daily. And so we're coming up to 2 years of that. And granted, there hasn't been, like, it's been slow, obviously. I mean, it's YouTube. But there was that spike, right? Well, no, it was July that I started doing daily. And September was when I got that spike. And, it was great. And coming up to 2 years, being at over 100 subscribers, being in the triple digits, feels amazing. I didn't think that this was something that would happen. I mean, this has been a hobby. It's still gonna be a hobby. It's just something that I enjoy doing, that's, like, something I enjoy doing that's just feels good. That has honestly helped me in a lot of different ways, especially with feeling comfortable about myself. And in fact, this has been like the first couple of times I've actually finished playing all the way through a mod pack. I mean, there's been a couple that have unfortunately not been finished because of various situations that have prevented it from being easily finishable. Except for Desertopolis. Spent all day recording on that one. That is coming. But especially since I now have a proper PC tower, I can play better mod packs like Fantasy Skies. I am excited about that. Like, that is something I have been looking forward to doing, bigger mod packs, and then being able to finish them. And, you know, Vault Hunters, that's mostly started to become streaming at this point. In fact, I need to upload the other two VODs. But that also leads into another avenue where streaming has always been something that I've found fun. I've done it a couple times throughout 2023, and I want to do it more in 2024. I used to stream TFT in 2020 and 2021, and that was a lot of fun as well. And overall, I do want to do more of that. I do want to play other games as well, like Mass Effect, or like, it's been a while since I played Mass Effect. I want to play it through it again. But if there's one thing I really want to do, I want to play through all the Final Fantasies. I think I've mentioned it before as well. I want to play through all the Final Fantasies on stream and share my experience with it. And that leads into the big reason why I'm doing this, and the big reason why I want to continue doing it, the big reason why I want to continue streaming as well, is I love, you know, sharing instances like this. I love sharing the happiness and the fun, and like even playing with friends. I love sharing the goofiness and all that stuff. And the biggest motivation for doing this, the biggest bit of like, yeah, let's do this, is I just want to create a fun environment where we're just goofing off, having a good time, smiling, laughing. If I can get at least one of you guys to crack a smile or to laugh, that will, to me, be a successful video. I don't care how many views or likes any of my videos get. If I could make someone laugh, or if I could get someone to smile, or if there's any amount of enjoyment from at least one person in every video, to me, that's a success. Like, it's biggest thing I love doing is making other people laugh, making other people enjoy, or sharing my experiences with others to, you know, enjoy it all together. That's to me what I enjoy doing the most. Whether it be with friends or partner or family or you guys, like, that's what I want to do. That's what I enjoy. It's moving into 2024. I want to improve it, you know, with that, and with what I said about changing a couple things with YouTube, with changing the channel to be more approachable, or like making it so that it's a little bit more professional. At least the channel itself, not the videos. I mean, obviously the videos will just continue to improve. That's not going to happen overnight. The changes to the channel will, because that's literally just slapping in a description or a new profile picture or whatever. And same with Twitch, like a proper like Twitch overlay, a proper stream starting, or like music or whatever. Like, Monster Cat, I need to include more music. I have the ability to do so. Why am I not, right? Mostly because I'm forgetting, but you know. And another thing is, like, something that I have had some issues with is, you know, my voice, right? I didn't think my voice was all that special, but I have been getting nothing but compliments about my voice for my whole life, honestly. And that's a question that I want to throw out to you guys. Is that something that you guys have noticed as well? Like, is my voice something that you enjoy listening to? And it's okay if you don't. Like, that's not a problem at all. I understand that myself, because I personally didn't think that my voice was all that good. But that also leads into other thing of, like, if something like this is something you guys are interested in, where I just kind of talk, let me know. Maybe there's something that, you know, any ideas you might have that, you know, you want to hear my thoughts about, because I'm a fairly logical person, and I can talk, I can ramble. Like, if there's something you guys want to talk about, let me know. I'll make another video talking about it. I don't want to get too political or religious or anything like that. Like, I don't want to do too many, like, current event stuff, but who knows? Who knows what the future will bring? Who knows what 2024 will bring? But hey, biggest thing, as much as 2023 wasn't good, I'm not gonna let it weigh me down. I'm not gonna let it shackle me and burden me, but rather just gonna pick it up, and I'm going to learn from it. I'm gonna move forward and learn from it. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from, like, you may not be able to do anything about a situation at the moment, but you can at least take that situation and apply it to the future to maybe figure out how you can approach the situation differently in the future to be able to do something about it. And at the same time, there are some things that you'll never be able to do anything about, but you'll be able to, at the very least, find a way to get around it, right? But I think that's probably enough rambling for this one. I don't really want to go too much further. I don't want this to last too long, right? But 2023, you did what you could. To 2023, mistakes happened. There were things I couldn't do. And to 2023, thank you for the lessons. Thanks for the memories. And thanks for, you know, the parts that were good being there when I needed them. And to 2024, bring it, you know? I've got plans. I've got ideas for improvement. I am going to march through 2024, and I'm going to make it a good year. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. And to those of you who want to join along, welcome. To those of you who, you know, don't mind me sharing with you guys, thank you. To, you know, family and friends who might be watching this, it's gonna be good. I've had my downs, but looking towards some ups. And if, you know, because I'm sure I'll be sharing this in a few places, if there's anyone out there that I haven't talked with in a while, don't hesitate to reach out. To those of you who know me, reach out. I'll be here. I'll talk. To those of you who may not know me personally but are, you know, on the channel, you got questions, ask them. If it relates to the video, you know, better. But if you know, of the video you're commenting to. But again, like, if there's anything you want to ask or whatever, like, I'll do my best, you know? But to 2024, cheers. Ah. Ooh. To a happy new year. Some of you may already be in it. You know, some of you already started. I'll be starting mine here in a few hours. Happy New Year to everyone. And hopefully your year goes well. Hopefully you find improvement. Hopefully you find your lessons. But hey, until then, peace.